Throughout the years, the Pokemon franchise has introduced many ways in which Pokemon change form, starting from the very basics of naturally evolving while gaining levels, all the way to Mega Evolution. Some Pokemon use stones to evolve, such as Pikachu using a thunderstone to evolve into Raichu, which makes perfect sense. But what about in the case of Nidoran's evolution line? Why a Moonstone? I'm SweetBananaGaming, and get ready for this week's Pokemon Theory.
Before we begin questioning why Nidoran uses a Moonstone, we first need to establish what these Pokemon are based on in order to get a better understanding. According to Bulbapedia, both Nidoran are known as the Poison Pin Pokemon, and by their design they seem to resemble some sort of rodent.
That's right! I think it's safe to assume that they're both based on rabbits, thanks to their big ears and teeth. Even Bulbapedia seems to agree with this observation, and mentions how they are most likely based on the Amami rabbit, which are native to Amami Oshima, which is one of the Setsunan Islands.
I can well see the resemblance there, but now that we have established that, it is still hard to see why a Moonstone is required for this Pokemon to evolve.
Well, Ovi, that's because to us Westerners it may not make sense, but I want to introduce you to a legend found in the East known as the Moon Rabbit.
The Moon Rabbit? This ought to be good.
This legend can be found in many countries' folklore, such as China, Japan, and Korea, and it's based on the markings found on the moon, which somewhat resemble a rabbit. The legend goes like this. When an old man begged for food, the monkey gathered fruits from the trees, and the otter collected fish, while the jackal wrongfully pillaged a lizard and a pot of milk curd. The rabbit, who knew only how to gather grass, instead offered its own body, throwing itself into a fire the man had built. The rabbit, however, was not burnt. The old man revealed himself to be Sakura, and, touched by the rabbit's virtue, drew the likeness of the rabbit on the moon for all to see. It is said that the lunar image is still draped in the smoke that rose when the rabbit cast itself into the fire.
Wow, that is a very interesting story. Now it makes sense why Game Freak would associate Nidoran's design with the Moon Rabbit and given it the Moonstone to evolve.
Yep, sometimes in our eyes certain things might not make sense, but the world is full of interesting lore that has been passed down through generations. That's the beauty of it. The same goes for the Pokemon world. There are so many questions that are still yet to be asked and answered, but I guess that's what we're here for.
You're right about that. I want to thank you, SweetBananaGaming, for being here and sharing this knowledge with all of us Pokemon fans. And if you guys want to learn more about her and support her work, don't forget to check out her channel and of course subscribe. The link will be in the description below.
Thanks so much to Ovi for having me on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll give my channel a look as well. I currently have gameplay series from a variety of Nintendo games, including a series on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire in progress right now. I also plan on doing other kinds of content in the future, besides just gameplay videos, so stay tuned to see what else lies in store.
This is SweetBananaGaming and Ovi saying peace out until the next Pokemon video.